All right, so this is a 1972 Porsche 914, and it's had one repaint. There's some cracks in the Bondo here, so it has had some putty. But more importantly, this thing has bumper mounts, and these bumper mounts show areas where the metal has fatigued, and actually the bolts are missing, so a different kind of bumper was put on, and those metal mounts don't go where they should right now. Another thing to look at is it's been stored where there's a lot of moisture, so you see a ton of surface rust. So that means the fuel tank's going to have probably that same rust inside, as you see the surface rust here. And then inside the interior, you see mold on the steering wheel, mold on the seats. Obviously it's easy to clean all that stuff, but just a lot of work. And the dash, if you look at the dash, there's rust around the gauges and rust on that metal. So when you store these things, if you don't put them in a dry environment, this stuff will creep up on you. Top's in good shape. It's got the original fuel injection on the motor, a little bit of cancer on the rear, but again, one of the tells is this trunk has been replaced. You can see it's a red rear trunk, and then if you look at the old hinges in the trunk here, you can see where they were bent. And then there's some fatigue on the metal in the back here, where you see lots of lines where the metal's been banged out and the paint was cracked. So this has had a rear end crash as well as a front end crash. So because of that, we're gonna stay away from it. But just a quick look at a little 1972 Porsche 914 that's been in a garage for about 8-9 years.